Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another FWTR video. Alright, I have Thursday's guild raid for you guys, a little bit of tips and what heroes you should pick. So first up, let's enter practice battle. Alright, so for this guild raid, we are using the regular GuitarRock's tank strat. So I did make a guide on how to make your GuitarRock as tanky as possible. If you guys haven't checked it out already, you can check it out right there in the top right corner. I'll leave the link right there in the descriptions as well. So go check that video out if you're having difficulty in your GuitarRock surviving. Alright, so normally you will want to place Sugun on first slot, first position right there, and the reason is because Sugun has the highest damage of all your heroes. That's how you should build him, and therefore he will give you a boost in score if he's the one who is attacking the boss first. So keep that in mind. Alright, so Elektra can be second or can be third depending on how you are positioning them, but there's a lot of debate going on between Elektra versus Sione on Thursday's guild raid, and I would say Elektra is slightly better because she is able to deal co-op damage every single turn, whereas Sione can't. Well, some of you might argue, oh, but Sione can use her second skill, Elektra is only using her first skill. Yes, but that second skill in terms of percentage attack modifier isn't high enough to cover up those co-op damage that Elektra can provide. Alright, if we were to have a look at Elektra's skill 1, you can see that it has 133% attack, and of course there's a 28% DOT, but most likely the boss will have very high resistance once the boss has been revived a couple of times, so that doesn't really matter. But 133% attack versus Sione's 175.7% attack, and of course DOT doesn't really stack that well as well, because the boss sort of resists it at the later stages once the boss reaches level 9, so it doesn't really matter as well. So 133 to 175, that is almost 40%. It's around 40% or less difference, so that's not going to bring up, it's not going to be that much of a significant damage that Sione can provide. If you were to compare Elektra with Chenny, however, so Chenny is able to perform and use her third skill every single turn. So we are comparing Elektra with an awakened Chenny. So now that's a different case. So right now we are talking comparable amounts of damage, because Chenny has 205.8% attack, but if Chenny has 80% more HP, then the skill's final power increases by 24%. So that will increase up that third skill to almost 230%. And not to mention that Chenny's attack increased by 30% with her passive, and definitely the range also increases by 1 for her third skill. So if you are comparing an awakened Chenny comparing to an Elektra, then definitely awakened Chenny deals way more damage. I've tested it out. So if you are thinking of swapping Elektra with Sione, don't do it. Instead, you want to swap with Chenny instead. Alright, just lock Chenny with her third skill, and then you will get significantly higher score in your guild raid. So definitely, if you're still thinking who to put, the best one is Elektra and Chenny. Obviously, if you're thinking to replace Chenny with Mercedes, don't, because Chenny will deal way more damage still, because Mercedes can only use her first skill despite her having co-op as well. So next we will have to compare Evan. So Evan recently got awakened, and he can now use the third skill, and first skill does provide co-op, so definitely the passive skill for Evan is a buff as well. But there's a lot of talk going on that Amora is better than Evan. So Amora's third skill does inflict the fear of the deep sea for 2 turns, and that will activate a trap in the boss's location, and in turn she will basically deal another 196% attack damage to the boss every single turn, and not to mention that she gets 1100 attack boost per ally that is present in the map. So that is the debate that is going on right now. Amora versus Evan. Who will deal more damage? So we're going to test that out right now. Alright, make sure to have the following auto skills. You want to activate only Sugun's second skill. So it doesn't matter for Chenny. She's not going to reach with any other skills. She's trapped there. Elektra only use her first skill. So Amora needs to deactivate everything except for third and the awakening skill. Chariot off everything except for the third skill. You can leave awakening on, but he's not going to be able to reach the boss anyway. Alright, so you want to place Sugun right here, and then Chenny right behind Sugun, followed by Elektra right here, and then you want to place Amora right here. The reason why you don't want to place her there is because sometimes if your chariot run out of mana, your chariot will head towards that direction. So the boss can hit chariot and her if you're not careful, right? Chariot here, Sugun right here. Alright, this should be safe. Look at that, we already got almost 10 million within the first 2 attacks. That's why you want to place Sugun first spot. So this is what we are talking about, the fear of the deep sea. So once it's activated, the boss will have the glowing tiles below him or her. I think this boss is a she. So yeah, that is very useful thing to have. You'll have a look at that damage later on. Right, look at how much damage our Chenny is doing. Let's see, here it comes. Oop, I think that's around 400,000. Right, okay, so look at Amora's that penetration. Look at that. I mean, it's just incredible. She basically attacks twice with her third skill, and the passive skill is stronger than her third skill. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it running. Damn that counter, man. Alright, so enjoy the music for now. What is happening? Why is the... Alright. Is it buggy or something? Did Chariot skip his turn? Like what? Alright, Sugun hit. Okay, why did... Oh my god, Chariot used awakening skill. How? What? It's clearly out of range. There's no way Chariot used awakening skill, right? What is happening? Alright, is everything back to normal? It feels like some of my heroes are skipping one turn. I could be wrong though. It feels like some of them are skipping turns. Alright, we are at turn 49 right now. So far, I noticed that using Amora seems to trigger a bug which skips certain heroes' turn. My Elektra's turn did skip a few rounds based on my observation, but overall I would say, based on this score right here, the previous one was using Evan in Amora's place, so definitely Evan will significantly boost your score more with his co-op compared to Amora. So yeah, in case you guys are wondering whether Amora is better than Evan, no, Evan is still better. I'm not sure if it's because it's buggy right now with Amora, but definitely with Evan I could easily break 450. If I do it with proper equipments and runes, I think I can reach 470 or even 500 million easily. Alright guys, that's it for the video. So yeah, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know whether you think Evan is better than Amora in Thursday's guild raid, and if you do, let me know why, or vice versa, let me know why as well. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.